Hello, wrestling fans. How are you guys today? Watched NXT last night, October the 22nd, 2024. 4 weeks in a row, the women's matches have started off the show. They haven't been that spectacular. This one was no different. Damage Control came out. Jackson and Last Legend Metaphor was like, oh crap, they accepted the challenge. Well, duh, for 2 weeks now, you screwed them out of matches on Raw. They're gonna come fight you. They destroyed Jackson. Like, they isolated her. Carly Shane delivered, I don't know, like half a dozen different variations of elbow drop. Then they delivered an awesome kick to the back, leg sweep, drop kick to the face on Jackson. Finally, Jackson got away after Io Sky delivered a running me roll in the corner. She crawled over, tagged the Last Legend. The Last Legend got in, then Io Sky went for a slingshot drop kick off the ropes. And Last Legend wasn't in position, and Io Sky got mad at her, started mouthing off to her or something. I don't know what she was saying to her. And the Last Legend shoved her down, started trash talking her. All four women started fighting each other. Then Piper Niven and Chelsea Green show up from SmackDown. Chelsea Green slapped all four women across the face, and all four went down like they just got hit by a locomotive. If Chelsea Green's finisher is going to be that slap now, because even the ring announcer was like, wow, what a slap. She could win a match by that. I'm like, no, don't start doing that. The Piper Niven delayed a Veda bomb to Last Legend. So the match was thrown out. There was no clear winner because they attacked both Damage Control and Metaphor. It wasn't all that good to watch, folks. Next up, interesting matchup. At first, I thought it was Hank Tank versus Out of the Mud, because there was a backstage segment where Hank Tank was with the NASCAR driver, Coder, and Out of the Mud walked up to him, started trash talking, and then they said, well, let's just sell this in the ring. Then, the Mud's music hits. I'm like, okay, we're going to have a tag match. Come back live. It's not even them. It's Jada Parker versus Tatum Paxi. Tatum Paxi whooped Jada Parker's ass. Running crossbody in the corner. Big boot in the face, knee in the face, Hurricanrana in the corner, snap suplex, jump up a splash. Jada Parker had enough, knee to the guts. Irish whipped in the corner, then placed her between the middle rope, and then she got the top rope to do the ass drop. And again, she completely missed Tatum Paxi. Like 100% missed her. Then she pulls Tatum Paxi out of the corner, knees her in the face, and then she goes for the running ass to the face. And she completely, I don't even connect at all. And Tatum Paxi standing there like, what am I supposed to do here? Then Jada Parker realized, oh shit, I didn't hit it. She ran. I completely missed her again. The smile knocked Tatum Paxi out for a free count. Terrible match. It was great when Tatum Paxi, once that bell rang, for the first 5 minutes, just destroyed Jada Parker. Then Jada Parker and the outcome there ruined it for me. After the match, Wendy Choo apparently was around ringside this whole entire time with a storage equipment case. Pulled Tatum Paxi out of the ring, locked her in the case, and left with her, and that was it. You never seen what happened the rest of the night. Next up, we had this match was set about from a backstage segment where Asante Theodonis approached Carmen, Saruka, and Brittany Reese, and he said, I saw last week that you like me flirting with you, and Carmen says, actually, I do like you flirting with me. And then Saruka's like, seriously? You like him? And Carmen got mad about that and challenged her to a match. So, we had Carmen versus Saruka. Carmen, once that bell rang, Hurricanrana Saruka into the corner. Delivered like rapid fire a dozen yes kicks. Irish whipped her out of the corner. Spin kicked her in the midsection. Roundhouse kicked her down. Saruka did nothing the whole match. The only thing she did was a couple cartwheels and head scissors, and that was it. Suddenly, Asante Theodonis is in the audience with this female fan that's been there for a couple weeks. Like, actually, she's there 1 week, not there the next, and she always has a rose, and she gives it to him. So Carmen got mad that he was flirting with this fan, and Saruka came running, jumped off the rope, snow snatcher, 1, 2, 3, your winner, Saruka. Next up, a lot of matches happened, bear with me. Oh, Uma Fima took on Luca of the Mafia family. Before the match, somebody attacked Rizzuto backstage. There was a chair, a Cinnamon King broken in half. We don't know who attacked her. Tony the Don told Top Stacks Luca, hit to the ring. I'll take care of her with the medical team. So Luca, the bell rang, ran at Uma Fima, jumped up, kneed him in the face, which stunned him. Delivered a running neck breaker, which knocked Uma Fima down. Uma Fima had now picked him up, went for a power bomb. On the way down, Luca countered it with a code breaker, which was awesome. Then Uma Fima delivered that toss-up power bomb. A power bomb. 1, 2, 3. Winner Uma Fima. The match was over within 2 minutes. Nothing exciting after the match is when it got interesting. He started attacking Top Stacks and Luca. Tony the Don ran out to make the save, and Uma Fima shoved him into the steel steps. Then he pulled out a toolbox and handcuffed him to the ring post. And then he pulled out a table, set that up in the corner outside by a barricade. Then he set a ladder up, placed it between the ring apron and the announce table. He powerbombed Luca through the ladder. The ladder broke in half. Every time somebody powerbombs somebody on the ladder and is in that position, it always breaks in half. Then Top Stacks ran at Uma Fima. He caught him and tossed him halfway outside, put him right through the table. That was awesome. At first, I thought he was going to miss the table, but no, he went through that table. And then he looked at Tony and says, I'll see you this Sunday at Halloween Havoc. Enjoy the title. It's going to be mine soon. Then, after commercial, back live, Uma Fima is talking about defeating Tony in the TLC match at Halloween Havoc. Nikki Alliance walks up, and Uma Fima hands her a jacket and says, oh, you left this backstage. The teasing that looks like Nikki Alliance was the one that attacked Rizzuto. Looks like she's going to be like a manager for Uma Fima. I'm not sure about that partnership. Let me know below your thoughts about them maybe teaming up. Maybe she's going to be like a manager for him, because honestly, she can't wrestle that much. She's not all that good in the ring, so maybe being a manager for the big juggernaut guy would be a good spot for her. Hank Tank talking out of the mud. So we did have the tag match, and they had the NASCAR driver Coda with them, and Jada Parker was a ringside for her teammates. They started brawling for like 3 minutes outside the ring before the bell rung. Finally, the bell rang. Hank Tank sandwich Price with a double team running sandwich, and then they double team boot him in the face. Lucien got in, hit a knee to the face on Tank, and as Tank spun around, Price picked him up, delivered the bookend. Then suddenly, there's commotion outside the ring. Lola Devices showed up. She tackled Jada Parker down, started delivering forearm shots. And as the referee was distracted what was going on, he did not see Hank make the tag. Hank got in, just cleaned house. Spine buster, Stinger splash in the corner, clotheslines, Bossman slam, Bulldog on the corner, just destroyed out of the mud. And then they grabbed him and went to do like a double team move as he was coming off the ropes. Hank ducked it, and then the NASCAR driver hit one of the members out of the mud across the back of his his car helmet. And then Hank and Tank delivered that double team running clothesline power slam for the 1, 2, 3. I thought funny was the entire time that was happening, the referee was watching Lola Device destroy Jada Parker outside. And they got Hank and Tank. I'm happy they won the match. It was a good match, but they got to change that finisher, because the time Hank delivers the power slam as he's coming down, the other guy's running for the clothesline and never connects with the move hardly at all. Main event time. Toxic Attraction 2.0 came out. We found out it was going to be JC Jade and Daisy Duke with Jasmine in the corner. Took on Stephanie, Virga, and Julia, the new signees to NXT. And I thought this was confused because last week the Rockstar said if Toxic Attraction wins the match, then they would get title opportunities. And then all of a sudden, Jordan comes out before the match starts, and she wants to know who she's defending her championship against for Halloween Havoc. And I'm like, well, you got to wait to the match. And that kind of foreshadowed to me that Toxic Attraction was going to win then, right? Because of the stipulation. Great main event, back and forth action. Julia, Stephanie hit an awesome double team move on JC Jade. Stephanie did a couple elbow drops on her. They did that kind of like leg muffin or submission into a muscle pose. Julia delivered some yes kicks to Daisy Duke. Boot her right in the face. The Toxic Attraction isolated Stephanie, had an awesome double team running, kick across the back, forearm shot, knocking her down. Jacy Jayne pulled Stephanie out of the ring, hit a running neck break on the outside. Daisy Duke hit a jump up splash off the ring apron onto her. Then Stephanie fought back, clothesline both with them down, tagged in Julia. They started, all four women started fighting each other. Jordan took care of Jasmine outside the ring. And then Stephanie hit that Tiger Bomb into a backbreaker for the 1-2-3 on Jacy Jayne for the win. Then after the match, Roxanne and Cora Jade showed up amongst the fans. They started trash talking back and forth, the two Wyndham teams. And then Jacy Jayne spins the wheel. And the match at Halloween Havoc is going to be Jordan defending the North American Women's Championship against a member of Toxic Attraction. Even though they lost the match and she shouldn't get a title shot. Big screw up there. Anyways, it landed on Spinner's Choice, which Jacy Jayne announced that means we get to pick the match stipulation at Halloween Havoc. And we'll let you know at the pay-per-view what the match is going to be. If they were smart, they'd make it like a 3-on-1 handicap match or something against Jordan for that North American Women's Championship, the one that could win the title. I'm hoping they do something like that because I want Toxic Attraction 2.0 to win the titles. Because they deserve the titles in the stable. Great match in the show. Definitely check out that match, folks. Definitely check out Hank Tank out of the Mud match. Definitely check out Umafima destroying Top Stacks. Luca after his match. The other matches, nothing very exciting happened. Next week, Alexis King has challenged Charlie Dempsey for the Heritage Cup. And all night he spent looking to try to find somebody to be in his corner. He talked to Dante Chin. He talked to other people. It's going to be Masu. That's a given. And then also backstage, this was interesting. Javon Evans and Cedric Alexander was talking to the tag team champions, Exion and Nathan Frazier. And Nathan Frazier said he doesn't like the fact that Javon Evans is new, hasn't even been here for like half a year yet. He's getting opportunities at titles, main events. He said, I've been here for like 3+ years. Where was my world championship opportunities? Where was my main events until now? So he doesn't like that Javon Evans is a new guy. He's getting special treatment. Javon Evans slapped him across the face. And then as he was walking away, Wesley told Javon Evans, look, last week I should be the number one contender facing Trick on Halloween Havoc. At least I made sure you weren't facing him. And then Javon said, how about we go out one-on-one? And Wesley said, I'll get back to you on that. And then he walked away. So Nate Frazier actually on later on the show approached the Rock's daughter in the office. And Nate Frazier was pissed off from the slap for Javon Evans. And said, look, I want him in a match next week. You know what? Throw Cedric Alexander in there. We'll defend the tag titles against him. And actually, I was like, whoa, man, whoa. Why do we have to defend the titles against him? Why can't it just be a normal tag match, non-title? Nathan Frazier argued with him and said, look, we want to be one of the greatest tag teams on NXT. We got to constantly put these belts on the line. We're going to whoop their asses. Don't worry, we got this. So next week, it's going to be Axiom and Nathan Frazier defending the tag team titles against Javon Evans, Cedric Alexander. That's going to be one hell of a match. I hope that match starts off the show to get you more excited for the rest of the show. It showed that new Wardham with the red shirt and the red hair. It showed her entering the NXT building. Then she broke a wall down that had the Halloween Havoc picture on it. And then she walks out at the end of the show. So I'm like, what's the whole point? Make it look like you're going to be debuting a Halloween Havoc when you debuted it at the end of the show. And then her name, it comes up on the screen. It's called Zara. Stuff like that. She looks pretty badass. I might dig her. See how she does in the ring in that. Halloween Havoc. We also have other match announced. Rich Holland and Adrian Chase had a segment last night where Chase has challenged Rich Holland to a match. they never saw them spun the wheel, but Adrian Chase has spun the wheel before we talked and then landed in an ambulance match. So that's going to be happening at Halloween Havoc, which is fitting because Rage Holland beat up Chase last month at No Mercy, and Chase had to be taken out on a stretcher in an ambulance. Duke Hudson was put in an ambulance when Ridge Holland destroyed him a few weeks ago. So it makes sense as an ambulance match, right? Because I'm probably thinking they probably never spun the wheel. They just made that stipulation. Because if you spin the wheel, the chance of it actually landing on that's pretty slim, right? There you have it, folks. Halloween Havoc's looking pretty good. We got a no-holds bar match for the world title between Trick and Ethan Page. Oh, I did love this. Trick and Ethan Page had a quick segment in the ring. And Trick said, look, I'm going to whoop your ass so bad I can remix tape. And Ethan Page said, oh no, I'm going to beat you at Halloween Havoc. Trick's like, yeah, if you could beat me, maybe you wouldn't be a world champion more than 8 weeks. And then Ethan Page didn't like that. And then they showed a rap video Ethan Page did. Yeah, that was bad. Oh, I think he purposely tried to make it look bad. Purposely. So anyways, we got them fighting in a no-holds-bar match for the world title. We got Stephanie, Ruga, and Julia versus Corey Jade and Roxanne Perez in a normal match, no stipulation. We got Jordan defending our North American Women's Championship at Halloween Havoc against Toxic Attraction. We don't know what the match is until the pay-per-view because they spun the wheel and landed on winner's choice. Uma Fima cashes in his rematch clause against Tony the Dawn for the North American Championship in a TLC match. And we also got Adrian Chase versus Ridge Holland in an ambulance match. I'm starting to think maybe the women's tag match will have a stipulation because all the other matches do. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Let me know below the match card you think of Halloween Havoc. What stipulation matches you're liking, what ones you're not liking. And what do you think Toxic Attraction is going to choose for the stipulation for that women's title match? I got my fingers crossed. It's going to be a 3-on-1 handicap and they win the title. Stay safe, everybody. Too sweet. Bye.